blocking it, I can just hit him with breaks and it's not the fastest thing in the world. I can't, like, in the Ditto, if one of us misses, we can't do it back to each other. But with Charizard, no problem.
Charizard's just like, pick your punish.
Yeah, right?
Hit me with,
as long as you've got a good ranged option, you can basically get it.
All right, going into game 2, Yoshikin up 1. Let's see if Hawk can bring us back with his Day 2 Mewtwo.
Got the guard crush into the dive kick.
Oh, that was interesting. He did barrier there, but didn't cancel it. Maybe he was going for a read of some sort.
It looked like it, because he went for a grab afterward. So
yeah. That fire pillar move is just so terrifying when you see it under you. Ooh, good read on the grab.
Hawk's,
or maybe bad read on Yoshikin. What were you saying?
I don't know. He's getting a big lead this round. Cresselia is going to help a little bit that. And suddenly the advantage is switched.
Yep. Oh, tried to grab. I guess that's his counterattack. I mean,
nice cinematic attack.
Yeah. Ooh, that does less damage than I thought it would do, honestly, the fire pillar. Okay, so this is what we saw last game. Hawk went up 1, and then Yoshikin brought it back with smart use of his synergy gauge. So.
And by winning most of the field's phases. And
that
when it boils
true.
down to it, it is basically half the game. So.
Well, depending on how many grabs connect.
Against the wall.
Oh, wow, that was interesting. It looked like he countered both an attack and a grab there. I'm looking for the user's Reshiram support when Mewtwo's up in the air. There we go. Yeah. Exactly what I was talking about.
Call the jump, use Reshiram as an anti-air.
Oh,
but he teleported right
though,
past him. Really good barrier canceling. There he goes for that barrier into grab.
Right.
Except
because he's been conditioning him to think that he's going to teleport
go for
up.
That.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Good counterattack.
Counterattack was really smart there. I like how Charizard's covers all the way around him too. So just in case the opponent ends up behind you like Gengar often does.
Those fireballs so huge. Okay.
Really nice burst.
Activating burst.
Covered a lot of his health and
I think that's going to get him.
It hit him. He's in the air.
Charizard burst just so terrifying. I think that's Blast Burn.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
What else could be that strong?
Yeah, he's going to stick with Reshiram because it's been doing a little bit of work for him this set. Alright, so Hawk now has his burst gauge, and Mega Mewtwo X is terrifying.
Oh yeah, especially if you can do a lot of conditioning, get your opponent blocking, and then throw out that burst attack.
Exactly. What we did see last time he bursted, though, is Yoshikin was just kind of able to keep him out by spacing his moves, so we'll see if he's able to do that again this time.
Got it.
I think he's blocking. Yeah, you can't block Mewtwo's burst attack. I have no. I think he'll survive with maybe like 20 HP.
No, I think that might be it. I think it does 220.
Oh, you're right. It does more damage than I thought. There's what I was talking about with Mega Mewtwo X.
Such a scary move.
Yeah.
Definitely earns that slow super gauge.
All right, so it's 1-1 now. Charizard versus Mewtwo, looking like Pokemon the movie up in here.
Oh man. It'd be cool if they had alternate skins for like the Mewtwo clone Pokemon with like the stripes on his back and stuff. The shinies are cool though.
Yeah. Going to the Reggie Ruins. Another aspect of this game that people are going to have to start focusing on is actual stage choice.
Stage size. I think this one is a little, like, the main difference between this one and the ones we won on the last two games is this is an oval-shaped stage.
Right. Something that you might not have noticed just there, Charizard picked up that huge synergy ball in the middle. So look at his gauge compared to Mewtwo's.
Yeah, it's huge.
Some of that difference is just because Mewtwo's charges slowly, but a lot of that was because of that orb. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Should not have dived in on that counter attack.
Really nice spacing by Hawk's Mewtwo though. Immediately opts to go right back into the field phase though.
Okay, gets that Flare Blitz.
Absolutely massive damage.
There's that Cresselia I was expecting because he has a bunch of recoverable HP right now.
See, there's the other aspect of Cresselia that's really nice. You don't have to use it as a reversal. You can use it as a method of exploiting your lead.
Right.
Capitalizing on a health lead you've already got.
Okay, we got Mega Charizard.
So much chip damage for that flamethrower, and he got
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Goes way higher than you would think.
One difference of Mega Charizard is his flamethrower, instead of just being a ground attack, it shoots up, so it's also an anti-air at range.
Looks like that's a little bit of matchup knowledge that caught Hawk unaware.
Yep.
Welcome to day 2, folks.
Oh, Yoshikin again getting that orb. Hawk needs to be a little bit more on top of that, to be honest. Well, I guess his burst.
Yeah, he's pretty close to getting it himself, so.
Ooh, battle of the dive kicks at this point.
Might as well just switch out the discs.
Okay,
download your dive kick. Nice call on the jump.
Yep. Let's see what Yoshikin can do about this Mega Mewtwo. Oh, gets hit by the melee combo.
Out, though. Is he going to try and go for the super?
Oh, I think he hit him.
He's hit, yeah. He's right in the middle of the big animation.
And that's huge because that lowers Mega Mewtwo's X attack.
And now he's lost the opportunity to get that first special. Charizard's got his own now. Yeah, Reshiram has changed. It's definitely not a good one for Hawk.
Oh, and I think he got him.
Yep, that's the third game.
Oh, that was only the second game.
Oh, yeah,
Yoshikin took both of them. Surprisingly enough. I thought that Hawk was going to take at least one game, but I think it was a mixture of not having the matchup knowledge and Yoshikin just getting those reads at the right times.
Knowing what and when to punish and with what seems to be a huge thing in this game.
Right.
There's so much of a triangle action going on.
Not to make the post-game Johns, but I don't have a lot of Pikachu matchup knowledge.
Pikachu's a solid character.
He is very solid, if I may be a little salty. But now Pikachu, I didn't expect him to be as quick as he was, which sounds weird, but I don't know. But yeah, that was... Are you taking my pizza, dude? Yeah.
Pizza Bandit stepping in.
Sorry, dude. I came over here looking for Abby pizza that I left here.
Oh, okay. Hawk coming over here, salty enough, gonna take a man's pizza out of his hands.
Oh man.
Nah, it's all good. There was
losing a mix.
There was a little bit of confusion in the pizza scene.
The most disgusting 50-50 I've seen all day.
Are we up to? Yeah, that is yours. That is yours. Are we going into winners finals?
I would assume so. I
Grab that paper bracket.
Next. Yeah, paper bracket. All right.
What do we have here?
Yoshikin.
Yeah, we are in winners finals.
So exciting.
Or grands?
I think that was winners finals that we just witnessed.
Oh wow, we are in grand finals, folks.
All right.
Happy to be here at the Gaming Zone in Tempe, Arizona.
And I'm fairly sure Psyche's match over there is the other end of losers that we're waiting on. Psyche
looks like
Swoops,
it's Pikachu versus Breakson
over there
Swoops, right now.
Swoops said I did a ton of Breaks and Dittos as the day went on, but before the tournament we played in bracket. Real close every time, but he was beating me in the field phase pretty consistently.
Yeah, Breakson's field phase is...
Oh, it's really nice.
It's really
You run
nice,
around, you shoot your little fireballs.
Yeah.
If they get hit by one of them, it's like, gosh, it's I-beam.
Pretty much.
Sunny Day is a very interesting mechanic. I'm really fond of the character.
I have not played a lot of Breakson. How exactly does Sunny Day work?
So Sunny Day, you do one of your... Well, Sunny D is an orange juice. No, Sunny Day...
Eat some pizza while you explain
go for it, dude. So with Breakson Sunny Day, you hold the A button either like after a block or after one of your Pokemon moves, and after a few seconds she gets a little aura, you release the A button and she gets Sunny Day. At this point, like a lot of her moves have different properties, more hits. Fire Spin, for example, goes from sending them nowhere and just doing damage to having a launch effect to it. If you do Sunny Day again while you already have Sunny Day active, you get an enhanced Sunny Day that does basically the same thing, even more exemplified, and it gives you an attack boost. And when she's in her burst mode, she's constantly in Sunny Day. All of her specials get it. Normally it's a one-time use thing, but that's one of the scary things about her burst mode.
So Sunny Day gets consumed when you use an attack? Yeah. Okay, got it.
A lot of your moves, like Fire Blast, for example, you can do Fire Blast input and then press B, and it'll charge a Sunny Day automatically after the move is over, which is nice. But
I know Gardevoir has a similar mechanic with Stored Power, where... Not Stored Power.
Calm Mind.
Calm Mind, yeah. But you can Calm Mind and then your Stored Power move gets boosted to the point where it's even unblockable and full screen. It's like, okay.
Thanks, Gardevoir.
Yeah. Gardevoir is probably my second most knowledgeable character after Blaziken, I would say. I like Gardevoir a lot.
I picked up Breakson as soon as I got the game, and I played a few games with Chandelure as well. I'm more fond of zoning characters generally, and I like fire types, so I was a little thrown off at first by like Breakson not being as much fire mage and being more like fairy type and magical girl, I guess. But
oh yeah, she's very magical girl.
Definitely showing why they've chose Breakson over Delphox.
Oh yeah. I mean, also the fact that Delphox is just super ugly in my
Yeah,
opinion.
it'd be really hard to animate that. You'd be constant like upskirts, like, oh, thanks. I
Yeah.
don't really want that. But not very, very animated, very personality-filled character they've gotten breaks in here. So.
Honestly, all the characters in this game are super personality-filled, you know?
Yeah, one of the coolest things I found is like it's really easy to tell, like if you're knowledgeable about Pokemon, what move is what. Like you look at this, hey, that's Fire Spin, or hey, that is absolutely a Volt Tackle.
The only Pokemon that doesn't really work with is Gardevoir because she has Magical Leaf, which just looks like a huge laser. I'm like, that doesn't seem
really look like a
Magical
leaf, but psychic attacks are kind of hard to illustrate, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Like with Braixen, they just kind of made her fireballs
fire.
like psychedelic, I guess. We got Hawk going to practice for losers finals.
Oh man, Seuss does so well with that Ninetales support. I didn't even realize what Ninetales did, but it seems really solid for a character like Braixen.
Zoning characters, Ninetales is amazing because it kind of just puts up a wall.
Yeah,
in front
you
of
cannot get in there.
It does a very similar function to Croagunk.
Yeah, I've been using Croagunk a lot, but when you're in a matchup where it's range character versus range character, Croagunk's not really that useful.
Right.
But in the Ditto disadvantage I had with Ninetales, he would get me in a corner and then put Ninetales up. So it's like, all right, so here's a wall and here's another wall. Have fun.
Right. That's why I like the Latios support a lot.
Latios, yeah.
Because in the dual phase, it just puts a wall right there in front of them. And as Blaziken, wall combos are like my godsend.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I can get half
damage is
somebody's
crazy.
Health. Yeah. But there's just so much unexplored about this game.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited to just.
That's what I love about new games. Like even like when Street Fighter V came out, like I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan. It's a little too slow for my taste, but I got it when it came out because I love labbing things out. It's just so much fun. I picked up Karen, of course, because like I like my dumb anime combos. What can I say? But yeah, it's fun.
How you liking Karen?
I like it. I don't play the game as much later on. I know it just wasn't to my taste. Went back to Guilty Gear pretty quick, but it's
for sure.
I definitely like it a lot more than I liked 4.
Yeah, actually, me too. I think part of that might have to do. It feels less technical than 4. I think that the input buffer is actually more.
The input buffer is way wider. It helps out a lot. There's not as many of the tight links.
Any of you out there that play fighting games that are interested in getting into Pokken, I will say the field phase. You'll have to learn from scratch.
That's the hardest thing to learn. You can't really. There's no prerequisite for that.
The dual phase.
At first glance, it looks kind of like those old like Naruto and Dragon Ball games, but
it's not
because it's more of a serious fighting game. Like no offense to those, but they're more for fan service. But it's definitely way more tight on the mechanics.
Oh, we're about to get into. No, is this just a friendly?
I think it's just a friendly. What ended up happening was during the match over there, Swoops and Psyche, the land gave out halfway through a round.
Do you know how to switch it to gameplay? I mean,
I can probably
they
do it.
might want to watch the friendly instead of our faces.
Yeah, it's XSplit. We use XSplit.
There we go. All right. Watching out for the viewers. I mean, my face is pretty beautiful, but you guys might get tired of it after a little bit. So this is going to be friendlies between nobody, apparently.
They're being kicked off. It looks like Swoops and Psyche are going to finish up their,
all right,
their match.
Grand Finals. Here we go.
Nah, this is the end of losers, I think. Losers semis.
Finals, my bad.
Losers semis, right?
Oh, losers semis.
1-1, both.
Okay, so yeah, like I thought, this was interrupted. The land gave out. It's 1-1 at the moment.
And then 1 round.
Oh, the land
and
gave
Psyche
out.
is up a round. So they're going to set it to that situation.
He's up 1 round?
Yeah.
See, in my first match, that happened to us, and we just decided to start over because in between round, the cheer effects take place.
Oh, that's true.
So that's really up to the players,
things,
but at least for me, I would want to just start over, yeah. It looks like they're just... Actually, I have no idea what they're doing. I should probably ask. I guess we'll find out if they quit out after the first round. Or after somebody actually wins. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The field phase is very different from anything out there. It does kind of look like those Naruto games or Dragon Ball Z, but it is very different. The dual phase, however, you will be able to carry over a lot of those fundamentals.
Especially your footsies game, your awareness for spacing, being able to identify threat zones.
Right. Although you'll be able to carry over your fundamentals, it is very... I would say the dual phase is kind of simple compared to a lot of fighting games because you only have weak attack and strong attack, and then, of course, like high stance, low stance.
High stance is very interesting with a lot of characters like Garchomp and Charizard that have the armored effect on theirs.
Yeah. Charizard, I was talking to Yoshikin, and apparently Charizard has, in his high stance, he has armor to weak attacks, all weak attacks, and grab armor, universal grab
Really?
armor.
That's interesting.
And I'm like, that's